Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be me doing my cousin's makeup for prom. I hope you guys like it, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Hey guys, so today I decided to tell you guys exactly what I'm doing instead of listing the products that I used. So first things first, I cleaned her face. She didn't have any makeup on, but I just wanted to remove any oils that she had. Then I went ahead and moisturized her skin. I used the Neutrogena Oil Free Moisturizer. For her brows, she already had beautiful brows, so I didn't have to do much to them, but I did use the Anastasia Dip Brow because it is prom and I wanted her brows to last all night, and the Dip Brow does that. So yeah, I'm just filling in her brows, and I'm also going to clean them up with some concealer. And then for the concealer, I did use the Oprah little cosmetic trio. I'll leave everything down below where you guys could buy them, but I love that little trio, concealer trio for cleaning up brows. But yeah, I'm just filling in her brows as you guys can see. Color correcting. She does have a lot of redness and acne problems, so that's why I'm going in with the green, because it cancels out any redness. So you guys can see I'm just grabbing that on her forehead and putting some on her cheeks. She didn't have like that much, but I just wanted her to have a flawless skin, and I don't want the red to peek out through the foundation. I'm just cleaning out her brows. I know I'm cleaning all over the place, but I don't know. We were just talking and I was like really going in order, but yeah, I'm just cleaning out her brows right here. And I love doing this because it just makes the brows look super clean and defined. I just love cleaning brows like this. Primer, and I love this primer. I swear by it. I just feel like it really helps my eyeshadow stay in place all day. So I am using that on her eyelids because her eyelids are actually very oily. When I was putting this on, I even told her, I'm like, oh my god, your eyelids are super oily. But yeah, just putting that on her eyelids and getting them ready for eyeshadow. For the eyeshadow, I used the new palette from Estee Lauder. I forgot the name of it, but I will link it down below as well. And the first color that I went in with was like this light orangey, and the light orange that comes in the palette. And I'm just putting down her crease with this fluffy brush, but I felt like the brush wasn't picking up the color as I wanted it to. So I do switch brushes to my Lexi brush that I mentioned on my favorites, the small blending brush that I put on my video. But yeah, just really concentrating down on the skin. She had mentioned that she wanted something very simple because her dress was white with silver, so she just wanted something very simple. But I did have glitter on my eyes, and she then told me that she wanted glitter. So you guys will see how I kind of just switch everything up. But like I said, I did switch the brush and just really concentrated that color on her crease. And I took my other Lexi brush. This is the smallest blending brush that I have, and I really like this one for the crease because it just fits perfect and it's very defined. So I did take that color and put it on her crease. I just said that, but but yeah, just really focusing that color on her crease just to give her more dimension. And then I'm also putting it like a little bit on the outer edge of her eye, just because I felt like she didn't want to cut crease and she didn't want eyeliner, so I felt like if I put some on the outer edge, it would make everything look a little bit more nicely blended and put together. So I'm using the eyeshadow Chick by Anastasia, and she did want like a glittery eyeshadow, but it wasn't picking up as she wanted it. So you guys will see me like I'm struggling between this eyeshadow. Like I felt like it wasn't like what she wanted, so we did go back, and I did put Fix Plus just to make it a little bit more stronger, but I still felt like it wasn't enough. So we did go back with actual glitter, and the glitter that I'm using on her is by Eye Candy, and it's just a silver eyeshadow. And what I like about the Eye Candy eyeshadows is that they're not super messy, and they come with their own glue. You guys will see right here I'm using the glue that it comes with, and it's just like a water. It's just like water. It's weird because it's a liquid and it's clear. It looks like water, but it does really hold the glitter throughout the whole day. So you guys will see me here. I'm just really packing the glitter. When you're applying glitters, you want to tell your client to have her eyes closed because you don't want the glitter to transfer to the crease. And she did open her eyes, so then I was like, no, close your eyes. Just because I didn't want the eyeshadow to like be creasing on her. But yeah, just pack that glitter on. It takes a little bit of time to like be packing glitter because you don't want to miss a spot. So yeah, just really pack it on. She needed more dimension in her crease, so I did go back with my Lorac Pro Matte palette, and I grabbed the color Burgundy and just really concentrated this in the outer edge of her crease. And I also took the color White and put that on her brow bone just to clean everything up, as you guys will see that as well. Once I'm done with the eyeshadow, I took another makeup wipe and just kind of remove all the makeup the eyeshadow that fell off and the glitter, just because like I said, glitter could be a little bit messy, as well as eyeshadow. For foundation, I did use the L'Oreal Infallible Prom Matte foundation. I love this foundation. I have it in every shade for my kid because I swear by it. I love the coverage, I love the finish, and it just lasts all day. Like I just love how it lasts throughout the whole day. So I'm just applying this with a brush. You can use a beauty blender, but I really like using brushes for my clients. And yeah, just make sure you get everywhere, like all her face, you don't miss a spot, and also go down her neck. I don't think I showed that I went down her neck, but I did, and also her ears, because you don't want it to show in pictures or anything like that. So my camera decided to die, but I did apply concealer, and for the concealer I used the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Light, and I just put that under her eyes, like a little triangle shape, and then I just blended out, and I did it, put it on the bridge of her nose, as well as Cupid bow, and then I took my LA Girl concealer, and I believe, like, I forgot the shade, but it's a darker one, and I put that on her cheekbones and the tip of her nose, just to make it look a little bit more slim. But I did go back and set everything with the Earthspun setting powder. I'm not sure like what my camera got, because like I said, my camera kept dying. It was so frustrating, and I had to get her ready for prom. So yeah, I had no choice but to continue. So right here, like I said, I'm using the Earthspun, and I'm just baking her under eye, just because like I said, she's oily and I wanted her to have flawless skin. So I put that under her eyes and the bridge of her nose, just because that's where she tends to get the most oily. And then for bronzer, I believe I used the MAC Give Me Sun and a Betty Lou on top of that, just to give her a nice glow. And I did bake under her cheekbones. I'm sure you guys saw that, and I just dusted off everything. And I'm going back to the eyes, and I'm using Cocoa Bear, and I'm also using the burgundy shade that I used earlier. And for mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, I believe that's what it's called. For mascaras, you always want to use a wand for your clients, because you just never know what your client is going to have. So I always buy this little wands like either on eBay or like little makeup supply stores around here. For lashes, I did apply the Kiss number 11 lashes. I love these lashes. I feel like they're perfect for any look. They're wispy and dramatic, but not too dramatic. So yeah, I'm just applying them on her eye. I did use the Revlon eyeshadow, not eyeshadow, the Revlon eyelash glue. So right here, I'm just gonna use my Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the color Pasadena. She did tell me she wanted a glossy lip, but so this one's a matte, so I did use the NYX. No, actually I used the MAC, a MAC one. I forgot the name of it, but I will list it down below. I used the MAC lip gloss. So I wanted to show you guys, because I did curl her hair, and I just wanted to show you guys how I curl her hair. I did use my newly 3-in-1 wand, and I'm just twisting the hair around. I didn't want to show you guys all of that, because I feel like everybody kind of knows how to curl hair, but if you guys don't, this is how I curl her hair. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys on my next video.